Good evening, friends. Good evening. May God bless you all and your family. Thank you, friends. Today, I am going to express my grievances, emotional informations which is disturbed my mind because the man cannot live by bread alone, but each and every words of that God. Yes, we have to give more importance to that religious stick of ideas rather than materialistic stick of ideas. The Ralph Waldo Emerson kind words transcendentalism. Most of the people of this world or any place, they used to give importance to the materialistic way of life. They are giving more importance to the temporary wealth, not that permanent wealth. They must be give more importance to and seeking and also the getting that spiritual matter rather than that any materialistic comfortable life. They should not rely with the temporary power. They have to rely with the permanent power. It is my humble request, don't ask any questions about our temporary daily bread. The food which is go into our stomach through this mouth, it will comes out in another day. Daily we have to eat to this body construction, body function. But if you eat one day the spiritual matter, the scriptures which will strengthen your body and also mind and spirit and soul, that is important. Our strength is not in the food which what we are going to eat. Our strength is in the mind. Our strength is in the heart. With that force of that striving force of that continuous force of the mind, we can work with enthusiasm in this world. We can lead that peaceful and happy, blissful life, bear all the obstacles and things which is come across in our life. We can bear everything the sake of the lovable things, heartful things. Our strength is lies in our knowledge, wisdom, talent. Our strength is not from outside. Our strength should comes out from that heart. Sometimes we know not how we used to do that work and do this work, and we did that some of that the marvelous work here, because that marvelous work, praiseworthy work, and the honorable the work to that honorable people, everything is done by the spiritual power, spiritual matter. So try to have that spiritual matter rather than that spirit. The earth is and earthly power, the present earthly power, the money power, wealth power, and physical power will be taken away from us, but spiritual power cannot take away from us. It will always follow us because our spiritual powers and give more strength to the our spirit, but the physical power and work, our the body will work by the spiritual power and physical power. With that we cannot achieve anything, the greatest thing in this world, friends. Okay, so don't ask the question, did you eat and will you eat? Don't raise the question, will you drink or do you eat? Don't raise the question. Provide something, provide something to them. Ask them to drink with love, ask them to Eat with love. That is more important than raising questions. Without a question, out of love, you have to give something, not your close associate and kith and kin. You have to give to the needy people, helpless people, poor people, blind people, lame, crippled, the person who cannot return or and repay your help uh, from them to you. That is important. Helpless people, if you help that helpless people, definitely you will get that help from that heaven. That is more essential you come across in your life in this busy world. How that people spending time while their parents were working in some other places to make them to sit here without understanding their hard labor of their parents, toils of their parents, and national leaders' expectation from these places. They are wasting their money because they know not the value of that time. Because the time is that tyrant. The time is a tyrant. Time is that gold. Time is our strength. Time is our future. It should be preserved. More than that, it should be availed. It should be used to promote our life, to promote life of others. That is important. Today I am speaking about that. Please don't ask about that. Whether we put effort or we are not put effort. Definitely, the time will bring your needs, the basic fundamental needs spontaneously. You will get with the help of this spiritual power, and that is more essential and important to come across all the important and over there. Any function is happening in your house means don't invite that and your richest people and invite that poorest people and provide that banquet and also provide that food to that people delicious things without expect from them. Then only you receive that great power of the God, great grace of the God, the real grace of the blessing of that elderly people. That is important from here. For the joyful nature, don't ask any question. For the joyful nature, you should not do any activities. For that joyful and things, you should not and live here. You have to toil and work because your strength is lies in your weakness. Find out your weakness. People used to say, "What is your strength?" And related to that, you have to work. You have to lead life in this world, but find out the weakness and make that weakness into your and strength to lead life in this world. That is essential. Where we were insulted and where we were insulted, where we were ridiculed, where we were and punished, in that place our life is starts from here, where we were and victimized, and think about all the places. But today I am that assistant professor of English. I am leading life and also getting that daily bread based upon my MA English, English subject, the English language provide. But the English is that very weakness. I don't have the sound knowledge about English language, but the willpower, because I was victimized, I was punished, I lost the great opportunities because of this English language. That is the reason I converted that and very weak language. My weakness of that life is that English language, because it is not a shame to say our failures. Even that chief CEO of that Google, I keep your all failures, great ornaments, and preserve it to make your success. and build your happy life in this world. Keep you all your failures as the stepping stone, or build a staircase to climb into that greatest position from here. That is important. Don't worry, don't care about things what you don't have, and find out that things what you possess, that is more important than the things which you are expected to have, that what you are having in your mind or having in your hands with that. Because I heard about that Mother Teresa started and came out from that diocese and started for the small organization Nirmal Hridaya in that Kali Temple guest house, which did not hardly visited by any people in that area. With the 5 students, with the 5 rupees in one branch, she run, and also he won that all Indian leaders' heart, and bishop and many more peoples. Nowadays, Nirmal Hridaya is established into that more than 165 countries in that world, because that women have achieved greatest things because of that holy power. Even that Nityananda used to say, myself I heard about that, while he was stay in that Tiruvannamalai, he possessed his own land, only half acre. Half acre means 66 cent. In that one small inn is established. He used to sit in that place, and people you come to him for getting some advice and a solution to their problem. Used to say, whenever he used to feel hungry, he visited go to the Tiruvannamalai temple, Tiruvannamalai, and there anybody is offered for tamarind rice or curd rice or coconut rice or sundal, whatever it is, it was available, used to eat. But some of the people find fault with him. Tamil Nadu people did not allow him to stay in that place. But immediately he shifted for a dwelling place from Tamil Nadu into that Bangalore. He established that same his and in or that organizations, and lead, and giving lot of the richest people used to go, and he used to give that an apple for worth of 5,000 rupees, one apple if you take. And also one pineapple used to give. One woman, barren woman, was conceived and begot many children. Because of that, his name spread all over the world regarding with that. Nowadays, with the spiritual power, and he established one kingdom. Yeah, where is that Kailasa? One of the country, he bought an island, he converted as an island. It also became that one of the country in the United Nations organization, and accepted, registered for that. He lived, he had done that with the spiritual power only. Even also Rajneesh also established such a organization and recordings to over there. So we should not think about only the normal people, ordinary people. You should give focus only for their material comfortability, thinking about that daily bread. Some of the greatest people and very prominent personalities always thinking about the beyond that daily bread. That is important. Don't always thinking about your what you are we are going to eat, and what we are going to, what we are, what we are going to, where we are going to live. These kind of things. Look at the birds, how they are and living and eating, and also dwelling in that nest, and thinking about that all other people who are living achieved the greatest things, established that spiritual power in many places. So you must give more importance to for the and importance and invisible, the greatest power of that and God is religion is more important than any other things from there. They only look at that some things and speaking about something, it cannot be digested, it cannot be accepted by the people of this world is more important, my dear friend. So give more importance to gain that more knowledge to build your life, to build the life of others, defend your life, and also defend the people others. and also live here the present, live the present to get that peace in the future. Don't try to get the pleasure in the present. If you try to get that pleasure, happiness in this present means and 100% you cannot get that pleasure in the happiness in that future. That is important. Even that one of the prominent principal used to say like this: during the ages, college days, 4 years struggled and put a hard labor to lead that happy 40 years life. Or we happy for 4 years and suffered lot for that 40 years. That is more essential and important to lead that happy life in this world, my dear friend. Don't always hereafter, don't always ask the questions about did you eat or not eat. That is none of your business. And if you have any doubt for your betterment of your life and future, if you have any problems or anything, ask the questions to and solve the issues of the people is more important than and giving irritations to others. Please don't raise the question about did you eat, because eating is not a difficult task which help of that science and technology. Food is doesn't matter, but no quality food, but we can avoid, we can get that quantities, sufficient quantity, maximum quantity. When I was a small boy, before 30 years back, it is a rare to difficult to get the rice. Nowadays rice eaten given by to the animals. Yeah, we only used to and eat that greens, greens, plenty of vegetables, plenty of other vegetarian, non-vegetarians, and many more things. But a little bit of rice only we used to eat, because rice was precious things in those days. Nowadays, what is precious? That is very cheap in nowadays. What is cheap nowadays? That was precious. Even in the prison, people were used to give that kali and ragi ball, yeah, porridge. But nowadays, porridge used to become that very royal food. Ragi ball is become that royal and food regarding for this. In my dinner plate, my mother used to give a handful of rice, a plate full of greens and prepared and processed greens and vegetables and so many things. It nowadays no greens, no vegetables, only full of rice only. So give more importance to that nature, save the nature, lead that and a respectable, happy life in this world. Defend the nature, protect the nature, don't destroy the nature. If you are destroying the nature, you are not destroying the nature of this generation, you are destroying that nature to that future of that nature. If no nature, we cannot live with the human nature here. Human nature, we will become that abnormal. It is that very strange personalities. After that, we cannot lead that very happy and peace life in this world. So it is my humble suggestions. Don't think about that. Consider about your temporary food. It will go out in one month, it will come out in another month. Please don't raise such a questions. You have to raise the questions about the brainstormed ideas, and also to which bring a great honor and a profit to you as well as to others. That is more important to my dear friend on this great occasion, because man cannot live by bread alone. Bread means not bread, a loaf of bread. Bread means food. That is what we are going to eat, the food for that temporary body. Reading the books, reading the Holy Scripture is for food to that soul. The soul is the permanent things. Knowledge is the permanent things. Your money is that temporary things. So don't give importance for that temporary things. Try to get that permanent things. That is valuable things. That is important things which you try to get that things which will take you to the heaven. Don't try to get that things which you to take you to the hell. So give more importance to the heaven. then that hell is more important. Lead peaceful and happy life to all the people. Live and let to live. Don't what you will give to others, the same thing return to you three times. That is why three when you find out anybody and the thumb look at that sky, because where is the God? God is in the above level. It is that find out the one person. And also three peoples look at us, Pitas, Sudan, Parishittam. And the God, Son and the Holy Spirit look at us. So don't point out for that negative thing others. If you say somebody is stupid means you are three times greater than the stupid of that particular person. God knows and you knows. And also you cannot hide anything in your heart permanently, because not a single secret can buried even that any depth of the well or anything for this. It will be revealed by anyone else from that place. And so it is my humble suggestions. Kottanitturu Malarkeni Mandakku Kattanitturu Marivu, like that give more important for reading. How much level you are we are digging that well in that sandy place, that much level we will get that water. That much level, how much level we are reading the books in that library or whatever things are available, and that much level our knowledge will be increased. That our knowledge should be bring great peace to us as well as to others. That is essential rather than any displacement over there. We should not consider about the sound of other people, disturbance of that other people. We have to overcome all the obstacles which is happening in our mind. Thank you friend watching my videos. I hope definitely you will subscribe and share my videos, my link with your friend if you like. It is not compulsory. Thank you. Bye.